At 17, Alexandre Pato broke a record set by Pelé, becoming the youngest goalscorer in a FIFA competition at the Club World Cup with Sport Club International. At 18, he arrived in Europe as the crown jewel of AC Milan, football's cathedral of legends. And on one electric night in 2011, against FC Barcelona, the greatest team on earth, he scored after just 24 seconds. He didn't just run past defenders. He erased them. But by 24, he was back in Brazil, not as a conquering hero, but as a question mark. This is the story of how greatness can be fragile. Pato wasn't just talented, he was explosive. His acceleration wasn't normal, it was violent. From zero to full sprint in seconds. Defenders didn't react, they panicked, and Milan believed they could protect him. The famous Milan Lab had extended the careers of legends like Paolo Maldini. It was football's science fortress, but it couldn't save Pato. Between 2010 and 2012, he suffered 15 separate muscle injuries. Hamstrings, thighs, calves, again and again and again. His body had grown too fast. His power outpaced his structural resilience. He was asking his muscles to handle forces they weren't ready for. He wasn't reckless. He was too explosive for his own frame. A Formula One engine in a road car chassis. And every sprint was another red line. When injuries take your body, they also take your identity. Pato's weapon was his burst. That first step, that separation. Without it, he became ordinary. He moved to Chelsea FC, then Villarreal CF, then to China with Tianjin Quanjian FC. Each move felt like a restart, but confidence doesn't reboot. You could see it in the hesitation, in the extra touch, in the runs he didn't make. He wasn't racing defenders anymore. He was racing memory, and memory is undefeated. Pato didn't fail because he lacked talent. He didn't fail because he didn't care. He failed because his body couldn't survive his own gift. He was built to explode, but not built to endure. The difference between a legend and a what-if is sometimes microscopic. A tendon fiber, a muscle strand, a split second of acceleration. For 24 unforgettable seconds against Barcelona, Alexandre Pato was unstoppable. And maybe that's why we still talk about him. Because some stars don't fade slowly. They flash, and then they're gone. If his story moved you, if you remember that 24-second goal, or if you believe football's greatest stories aren't just about trophies, but about fragile brilliance, then make sure you like this video, subscribe for more deep, emotional football stories, and share this with someone who remembers the name Alexandre Pato. Because sometimes the biggest what-ifs deserve to be remembered. And here, we remember them.